It is our Jordan episode, and also it is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to the fathers, the dads, the stepdads who become the dads, all that good shit. Welcome to episode 23 of the Black Boy Content Club podcast. Y'all already know how we kick this joint off. I'm one of your three hosts, your resident supervillain, Mr. J. Washington, here with the fellas, my brothers, and they always introduce them damn selves.
Yeah, it's Moses Primm, man. Primm says cinema. We back. It's Father's Day, man. Go grab your father. Watch the episode with him, you know what I mean? Give him a gift or whatever. I don't know what you're supposed to do. You supposed to give him a gift?
You're supposed to let that nigga live today, bro. This is the international let that nigga live day.
International let that nigga live day.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because it seems like Father's Day is the only place where the honoree has responsibilities.
Yeah,
it's like you take the mother out for Mother's Day, you take other people out on their birthday and shit like that. Father's Day, hey dad, you gonna barbecue, nigga? Like, god damn, why I gotta work?
Yeah,
it's crazy. But anyway, this your boy, the Darkitect, Chris Burns. I met my dad when I was 12, but that's all right. I still love you.
You sound like Will Smith's daddy. How come you don't love me?
Yeah, I mean,
came back and shit with the milk or whatever.
I mean, he did his best. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, man, we appreciate all y'all. Everybody's been rocking with us with the past episodes. As always, man, thanks to everybody who was we streaming live right now on the Primm Cinema YouTube channel. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat right now fucking with us. We are gonna be watching, for those watching the video over on the Moses Primm YouTube channel. Primm rocking the bare forehead.
Yeah, got a bare forehead, no glasses. I'm out here, man.
You just out here
it's
today.
A new day, bro.
Hey, man, I got a lot of shit in the comments for not wearing glasses last week.
Yeah, anytime I go bare forehead, I know I'm gonna get.
But you know what it did for me?
We're good.
It put into context Superman. Because people, for years and years, it's just like, how do motherfuckers not know he's Superman? He just takes his glasses off.
That is.
And then several people in the comments were like, I didn't even recognize you at first last episode because you have your glasses on. I'm like, it's supposed to stay on your face, motherfucker.
It's weird. A lot of people say that about a lot of, I guess because once you get used to seeing somebody so long a certain way.
Because, glasses, they make your eyes look different. They like make them look bigger and everything.
Yeah, they actually change your eyes.
Weird,
So it's different shit that happens. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all think it's a stranger right now?
Strange.
Who is in the studio with us? Hey, shouts out to everybody. Shouts out to all our supporters, everybody that fucks with us on the podcast feed, everybody gave the 5-star reviews. To the one person who gave the 1-star was like, I can't get past that big nigga. No, I want to bring this nigga up. Bitch ass nigga.
You got a 1-star review?
Yeah, because one nigga was like, I tried to like the show. Hey, bitch ass nigga, I know you listening. Guess what? I'm still here. So you gonna be mad writing another review. I thought he was gonna be gone 29 episodes later. But
you fucking the show up, Jay. No, it's funny.
Fucking the show
out here, man.
Drop the location.
Drop the location. Shouts out to everybody. As you always know, this show is brought to you by the National Association for the Advancement of Niggas and Niggas Like You.
Always.
And also our new sponsor this week.
That's right. We did get a new sponsor this week. Niggas who walk down the street on FaceTime, but still hold the phone like this.
Why
is it only us that do that? I've never seen a white person do that.
Somebody in the comments say Primm looked like a non-playable character without his accessories.
That's hilarious.
Oh, NPC Primm?
Creator play, default Primm and shit. Yeah, it's the default skin.
Player Primm.
Yeah, that's the default Primm skin and
That's
shit.
hilarious.
I ain't got none of my gear. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Dude.
You just got to Grove Street and shit?
That's the new game.
So how was y'all week, niggas? Chris, let's start with you, bro.
Week was good, man. Actually not as busy as past weeks, which is a blessing. It's about to be Juneteenth. God damn it. So shout out to all the black folk in the world.
Yeah.
I saw The Flash, even though Ezra Miller's a menace, and apparently the world agrees with me because no one else seemed to go see that.
20 mil. We'll get into it.
That's crazy.
We'll get into it in a minute. Yeah. That shit's wild, bro. That was your week.
Yeah. Did
you like the Flash?
Did you like the Flash overall? Or?
It was some fun moments, but I don't know. I had like visual problems with it. There was some weird ass
CGI
People
shit.
said that. Yeah, it looks weird
CGI shit. Why didn't he run like a fucking?
Did y'all hear what the director said? The directors tried to justify it was like it's meant to look fucked up.
No, fuck that.
Like
no.
bro, you can't
I can get it though because he's
But Marvel movies don't look fucked up. Like when they're wearing a suit, they don't look like.
I gotta watch. I haven't seen it.
In this movie, it looks like Ezra Miller's face is CGI'd onto the Flash suit on several moments. Shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on?
They went through a lot of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of rewrites and a lot
all
of
the Batman shit was lit though.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people went to go see.
Yeah,
Shit,
all
one
Batman
people wanted to
shit.
see
You
fucking
ain't
Michael
seen it yet?
Keaton. No, I ain't seen it yet. Actually, I've had, which is crazy. I've had 6 different opportunities to
I
go.
thought you saw it.
No,
Oh, I'm the only nigga.
I had
see-
6 different
See, I
opportunities. to go
told
see-
you I'm the only nigga seeing this shit
Yeah,
in the
you know,
world.
and I'm the nigga that work in the fucking industry to see the shit. Primm, what your week was like, broski?
It was a good week, man. I've been chilling, bro. Getting ready for this live show, man. Make sure y'all come out. I keep forgetting the damn name of the venue. But yeah, we're doing a live Juneteenth show. We're going to watch Emancipation with Will Smith. It's fucking...
Nigga.
So I've been watching that this week and getting ready. It's insane, man. Y'all got to come through, bro. I think they're gonna record it, so I'll probably throw it up on the channel and shit. Also, my Crooklyn reviews should be coming out soon.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
trying to get it out today, but you know how shit goes.
Your first Spike Lee joint.
My first Spike
Yeah,
Lee
your first
joint.
Spike Lee joint.
My favorite Spike Lee joint.
That's it.
Thank you.
Interesting.
I feel like there's a hard bar to reach now.
Yeah.
As a nigga in a Spike Lee joint, this nigga gonna come back like, yo, this is my
Yeah,
worst.
it's coming up.
This nigga gonna be like, yo, this is my worst Spike
Yeah,
Lee
you
joint.
coming up, man.
Nah, man, I'm glad to hear that, man. I know you've been doing a lot of dope shit. You too, Chris. And so every time I see we still doing shit, even when the summer coming and how shit can get crazy, it can slow down. To see we still working, man. My week,
Yes,
if everybody follow me, bro, I've been sad as fuck all week with working. Like, shouts out to everybody who came out on Tuesday. Chris came through for the Clothesline and Punchline show we did at the Hollywood Improv, myself and Anya Zova, who a lot of people were like, wait, Anya was in NXT? Yeah, she was in there.
Mm-hmm.
She was in the early batch of NXT. Then we had Nick Nemeth, a.k.a. Dolph Ziggler, do stand-up. Ryan Nemeth, a.k.a. Ryan Nemeth, do stand-up. Jen Sturgeon, myself. Hey, shout out to that picture. That just came. Somebody took a picture of me. Oh, it looked like our producer took a picture of me on the marquee at
That's
the Laugh
what's up.
Factory. Appreciate that, man.
Hey.
They did some new graphics for that one. I was liking that one. Yo, appreciate you. Much appreciated.
Yeah, she look good. They should have used the gym picture and shit. The watch time picture and shit on the fucking billboard.
I was like, I had Jay on a fucking. I thought about it. I had Jay on the show at the Ice House last week. I was like, what picture do I put of this nigga on the flyer? I almost put the gym pic. I was so close. I was like, I know this nigga's working. This
This
nigga's professional.
Yeah, you gonna fuck up his bread.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna be like, so is he coming on stage? I told
There's
you.
a few I was gonna play with. I guess the gym picture. There's one where you like looking straight on, but you basically in black and white. But I was just gonna put you on there, just in full black, and everybody's in color.
Oh, that's
You go to
There's a
Watch
bunch of
Time
shit I was
Pose, you got
about
the
to
Watch
say.
Time Pose.
That is so petty. But nah, shouts out that. So John Morrison came through, hung out with us.
Yeah.
Filthy Tom Lawler, Bulletproof Troop, Danny Limelight. A bunch of pro wrestlers came through, a lot of wrestling fans.
Yeah,
a lot of
chats.
we
yeah,
got
what's
a
up?
bunch of super chats we're gonna get to in a hot
I
second.
ain't got my glasses on. I can't see.
This nigga Primm can't see none of. Shouts out to Wangler. Says celebrate the first super chat from Wangler. Appreciate you for the first
Wangler.
one. Is that Mick MR? Is that
MIX, Mr. X.
Mick says Primm needs to review American Pimp and rank.
You ever seen that movie?
What's that?
American Pimp.
American Pimp. No, what is that?
Oh, that's like
Also, shout out
classic
DS
HBO
who
shit.
didn't send in a super chat but said, "Pass the weed, Primm." I know, right?
Hey, y'all don't ask.
We just do contact here.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yo, last week
Yeah, I'm
we'll get to-
hotboxing them. We closed in
Yeah.
here.
But so and then shout out to Wangler. The second one says Juneteenth show is at Vidiots. That's where they're at. That's the show. So you're at Vidiots. So they knows where your show is.
Bet,
So where that's
bet.
where Primm is at on the Juneteenth. But yeah, shouts out to everybody came through. The show was great. It was a lot of casual. The one thing I really wanted with that joint at the Improv was casual comedy fans. I wanted because I didn't want it to be an all wrestling fan show. Like when they do, like I love when Ryan and Nick do Hunkamania when they do it in the show, the cities that are big wrestling events happen, right?
Yeah.
You get a wrestling crowd, but I wanted to do something different and have regular comedy fans come out to watch a show, and everybody enjoyed it. Shouts out to Chef Corey from season 19 of Hell's Kitchen. She came through. She was the winner of season 19.
Oh yeah, I fuck with Chef Corey.
Yeah, Corey. She was in the front row with her husband.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That was her with
I
the
fell
hat.
off on Hell's Kitchen, bro. I gotta.
Yeah, she was through there in the building. Yo, she was super cool. Her husband super cool. So many people came through. We're probably gonna do another one around August, September. This way we can build it up because we're trying to probably not August because SummerSlam is in Detroit and everybody's gonna be out in the D for that one.
Hey,
So-
and real quick, like every time we brought up wrestling on the show, hella people like chime in.
Yo, shouts out to y'all. So go
We
ahead
might,
and say it.
No, I ain't gonna say it yet, but we might have something for you coming up. Just stay the fuck tuned.
Stay the fuck tuned.
How about that?
So yeah, also man, I did a bunch of different shows around the city, man. It was also so dope. Kept working, kept being, yo, last night was the hardest show a nigga ever had to do in his life, nigga. So I did a show and it was a lot of emotions at the show. And I was like, all right, we got to push through this shit.
Niggas
You
crying
got
on stage and shit. Like,
no, niggas on stage.
You ever have a bitch break up with you? Break your motherfucking heart.
he just starts singing Teddy Pendergrass songs instead of his material.
Just start playing sad shit. So
Looks
wait.
like another love TK.
So let me tell you, nigga. So wait, I didn't tell y'all last Saturday. Last Saturday, our homie Jason K was with me. He was riding. He was like, yo, I rode with you to your shows. Nigga, so I connect my phone to my car. You know how your phone, if you got a playlist or whatever, like auto, it'll just shuffle a bunch of shit. Nigga, my shit shuffled all the most saddest shit in the row.
Didn't you tell us this last week?
I'm just telling y'all that. It did it again.
It happened again.
Yeah, I
It
was
did
saying,
it again, nigga.
nigga, Groundhog Day sadness.
Yeah, Siri
Hey.
fucking with you and shit.
Hey, man. But nah, you know what? It's one of those things like, we'll survive, I think.
You gonna be all right, man.
Also,
we really serious about this though. We need like really to get to a point in the super chats. We could buy this nigga an iPhone so we can get him on these apps. Because if I got to get another green text from this nigga Jay, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. I'm trying to send him.
Producer your second
Producer
best.
your
Yeah.
second
I don't mind the green text, bro.
Thank you,
bro.
bro.
Okay.
Thank
I'm
you,
okay
bro.
with the green
I
text,
appreciate
man.
I be trying to send the nigga images. I be trying to do like
Yeah,
little
the images be fucked up.
videos to our group chat, and I don't see what you talk about. Like, the fuck this, man.
You know what? I don't appreciate this.
Get with
this
the jam, bro.
disrespect.
Get with the revolution.
Nah,
dog.
but
Come on.
that's iPhone. They did that on purpose though.
Yeah, of
shun
course they did.
The Android niggas.
Absolutely,
I don't like
absolutely.
that.
Shit.
Somebody said,
Who's
shout out
that?
to Jay. Got a playlist with only Coldplay on it.
That's hilarious.
Mr.
What that
X-
super chat say?
Mr. X came back. The Mac 2, Show Love to Pimpin' Church.
Judge.
So he's saying a review of the
The
Mac. You ever
Mac?
seen the
Okay, I
Mac?
gotta do
The
some
Mac
Pimpin' movies.
and American Pimp.
No, I gotta
Oh,
get
the
up
Mac
on my
is
Pimpin'
classic,
movie,
bro. Remember, you saw How to Be a Player.
I did see how to be.
Remember when Bill Bellamy goes to the barbecue and he got the player ass uncle?
Uh-huh.
That's the
That's the
dude
Mac.
from the
That's-
Mac.
that's Goldie
yeah,
from the
yeah,
Mac.
that's- yeah, yeah.
He's in other stuff too, right? Yeah.
Max Julian, yeah, the
Yeah,
actor
Max
for
Julian's
sure.
a lot of shit.
Yeah,
know,
Him, Huggy Bear, all them old school pimps that was in the 70s
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah,
they
they
got
was out
Life
there, bro.
Again and some other new movies. So that was
that
always
movie is
it.
where they get the sample from the I Choose You shit from the
Oh,
Outkast,
yeah,
okay.
3 6
That's what's
Mafia
up, bro.
shit, and then that line where he's like, "I want to be your mother, your father, your
Father,
baby,
is
your
that what that's
pastor,
from?
your
Can you dig it,
baby,
baby?
can you dig it, baby? Can you dig that?" Like
That's
Martin did.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah,
Classic.
I gotta check
Classic.
it out. Yeah, I got a lot of movies to do, man. I'm excited for these.
Well,
new
now you know
upcoming
your channel will
seasons
never
of-
run out,
But
bro.
that's what I'm
Absolutely.
saying. One thing about Primm Hood Cinema, you could never run out of content to do, nigga, because there's always gonna be movies. Even when you start thinking like, what should I do next? Like in the chat, you gonna get a million of fucking suggestions consistently.
And there's even like there's so many low budget Tubi movie type of
Nigga,
shit. Like
shit.
you can just go and start doing that.
Bro, speaking of Tubi, Tyler Perry, right, is rumored.
That was a good one. That was a good transition.
Tyler Perry
Good
has been
segue.
rumored to have bought BET and VH1. Now, I have to say the word rumored because it has not been reported by any reputable sources.
Now, wait a minute. I got to push back just a little bit. White people haven't said anything about it yet. We can't just say reputable just
Okay,
because
so
no white people haven't said anything.
No, so I saw Michael Blackson repost that,
Yeah.
and I'm like, wait a minute, this can't be right. So I went to
Michael Blackson.
So I went to Snoop Dogg page and he didn't say nothing. I'm like, okay,
Oh,
this
so
is
see what I'm
Snoop is the
saying?
nigga.
Snoop is
the
the-
nigga
Snoop is
that-
more reputable than Michael Blackson.
Snoop
You
is
mother
the
sucker.
top.
I got it.
Snoop
You
was-
mother sucker.
Yeah, Snoop was
So
doing
when
it.
when
Michael
people
Blackson would
say-
fall for something like that.
But now when people say white, so like I hate to. I mean, yes, you can consider Deadline, Variety, Hollywood Reporter all white, but they do have black reporters for some black shit every now and then.
Sure.
But I feel like those are the ones we gonna be like, yo, when they put it out, it's real.
Well, I feel like actual like celebrity news and shit. Until TMZ say something, I don't
Yeah,
believe
yeah,
shit at
bro.
all.
Yeah.
It's
Until
crazy
T-
at this
that's
point.
That's how. Let me tell you something, y'all. Y'all finna be mad as fuck. I say this, but you know it's true. The only way I believe a nigga dead is if TMZ tell me.
for sure.
TMZ got to tell me.
Kingsport Cal said, "I've been watching you, Primm, since you started. You've been around the time my mom died. My brother and I laughed together, connecting with you on them films."
Hey,
That's
dope.
beautiful,
man.
That's
all-star,
dope.
bro.
That's dope.
What's up, man? Kingsport Cal, I appreciate you.
But
And happy
like-
Father's Day to your pops, man.
Yeah.
All the
So like you just, but you, nigga, look, Tyler Perry potentially. People were like, "This is a good thing" because Tyler Perry has the money to potentially buy it. We know this.
Yeah.
And people were like, "Yo, BET would be again black owned because now it is part of the conglomerate that is Viacom,
Right.
BET and MTV and VH1, Comedy Central, all this shit." I am one of those people that's like, this is not a good thing.
Why not?
I'm mixed about it because I like that
Uh-huh.
that somebody can do that, but I don't know about BET being under the control of Tyler
The
Perry.
nigga show's already on BET Plus, right? And yes, Tyler knows this. We all have said it. He knows he has a certain demographic.
Yes.
The goal is to re-expand BET into what it used to be.
Yeah, I think he's gonna I would rather the evil white man have control over it because he's gonna make it like weenie. He's gonna weeniefy it and shit. He's gonna make it like squeaky clean.
Nigga,
and shit.
I do not want to see Madea hosting Rap City.
His shows. Well, okay. Here's a great question. Okay, go ahead.
I mean, I think he could hire the right people and get
Absolutely.
get the shit popping.
That's one thing. The nigga, it's not going. He's
he's
gonna
not
write
gonna
every
himself and
fucking
shit.
show on BET
But
or
he
whatnot.
will? No, bro. Tyler Perry did that video one day where he showed the whole
19
tape,
movies, or
like
whatever,
19 movies and TV shows. Every episode, he was like, "I wrote them all."
But that was because he was trying to get to where he is now. Where
nigga, it was about 2-3 years ago.
But that's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
no, but I mean, realistically, he's not gonna. He's gonna have to
absolutely
delegate
not.
some shit.
Plus,
So hopefully,
here's a better question. Here's the best question. What show on BET do you niggas currently watch?
now?
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
okay.
Yeah,
That is fair.
All right,
That's
so
true.
That is fair.
If that's the case, why don't you let the nigga have a
but
go?
here's the thing: Medea's family
You're right about
reunion
that.
plays
He
every
don't
time
even
you play.
play, but he don't even play Madea no more.
Let
He
me tell
retired.
you what BET consists of: Medea's family reunion and Baby Boy. Nigga, them the only two things.
Well, I'm watching one of the two of them.
Motherfucking this nigga, man, he doesn't have a great track record when it comes to entertainment, as far as I'm concerned. You know what
maybe
I mean?
quality wise or
that's
taste
what I'm
level,
saying, yeah.
right?
I mean, he definitely, bringing in money, but
Sure.
yeah, I don't think, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. I think that he's a successful businessman, right?
Yeah.
I think that he understood what his brand was and he fed the streets. If he were to be in a position where he's in charge of an entire network, I feel like he's smart enough to know how to bring that demographic, properly together.
Sure?
I think he could. I think he could finesse it. I think I said PET, Perry Entertainment Television.
Right. Plus, the nigga in league with the Black Illuminati, he with Oprah and Ava DuVernay and all them motherfuckers. Like, come on, bro.
I don't know. I feel like if he would have, if he could make quality entertainment, he would have done this shit by now.
He would have done it by. I agree.
No,
I
y'all
agree with
missing
that
the
statement
point.
right there. If he
could do that shit,
He
he would have done it by
by
now.
fucking
He's been in the
now.
game 20 years.
It was
plus.
his brand to
You know
do
what
that
I'm saying?
chitlin circuit, fucking
I mean,
okay,
yeah.
listen,
clean
the Madea-
church comedy
Yeah, he's
shit.
had a
plays
chance to
and
hop
shit.
out of it since then.
He's
had
not
multiple-
going to. That's his
Have you seen
brand.
the bullshit shows he made, Sisters and whatever this other one, where the dude get hit and this motherfucker spin like,
That's what he do.
But yeah, like I said, you might as well give him a go because
Yeah.
what's the worst?
Ain't nobody
thing
watching
you-
shit on
he's
there
gonna
now.
make
Ain't
it
no
work.
Rhapsody on there right now. Ain't no BET Uncut on there right now. I think that's the last shit
I don't wanna
niggas
see
universally watched on BET.
But I do think he's one of those type of black people who he don't want you to call him a nigga or whatever. You know what I mean? He's gonna.
He do it in private, I bet.
I mean, I'm sure he does.
Yeah,
I'm
shout
sure
out to
we
that
all
episode
do,
of
but-
Atlanta.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he's gonna.
Oh my
I
God,
think he's gonna
Kirkland
de-niggify
chocolate.
it. I think he's gonna de-niggify
But
it.
that might be okay.
Yeah, but that might be okay.
I'll give him a
yeah.
shot. Give him a
yeah.
shot. There's always Tubi,
When-
like you said.
You're right. They got Baby Boy on Tubi. By
Absolutely.
They got Baby Boy on every
Yeah.
fucking streaming platform.
Now I'll say this. I will say this. It's hilarious that you remember when Bill Cosby got in trouble and everybody was like, that's because he was trying to buy NBC and shit. Like, you'll never be safer from controversy being a nigga trying to buy BET. Ain't gonna be no
That's
conspiracy
hilarious.
Ain't
theories
gonna be that damn
about.
That's
What-
hilarious.
So if you tell me, okay, let me ask this question then.
He was trying to buy beats. So
So if he buys BET and MTV, if he officially buys it, right? He
It was
officially
VH1.
owns
VH1.
VH1. Excuse. Oh shit. Okay, so now do we get music videos again? Because remember, VH1 had videos. All VH1 now is Love and Hip Hop.
gospels.
The name of the
songs and
channel
shit.
is Video Hits 1. And we haven't
Yes.
seen a music video on that hoe in a decade.
So I'm like, I just feel like he'll have Nick Cannon. He'll have him export Wild 'N Out over to V8 because it's been on both. Because it's
Could
on
be,
both.
yeah.
He'll have him fully exported to VH1
Yeah, or BET.
or BET, but you got too many white people in the cast. Like you got too many white people.
Yeah,
in the
shout
cast.
out Maddie Smith.
Shouts out
That's
Maddie
the homie.
Smith. Shouts out Ormash. Even though she's
Not white, nigga.
she's
She is Israeli.
Yo, you want to see the brothers?
Yeah.
Remember Bill Bellamy's mama and the
Sure,
brothers?
sure.
She's like, she's Mexican, a white woman with a taco. Like,
Oh, wow.
you ain't never seen the brothers? Primm?
I've seen it, brother. Yeah, we watched it on the stream a little while ago.
Okay.
Actually. Yeah,
But
we-
yeah, so that's the deal with that, man.
Mr. X has been real active today. We appreciate you. You say Tyler is a facade Medea's his real personality, the opposite of Rick Ross.
Oh no,
I believe that.
So you saying that Tyler Perry's like Batman?
I was just about to say
Tyler's the mask.
Tyler's the mask.
That's different. Then I would prefer if Medea owned BET
Instead of Tyler
she's
Perry.
more ratchet. You know
Why
what I
y'all
mean? She's
encouraging
more
this
into.
nigga? If
Yeah, I would fuck with that.
Medea
He's fucking alternate
If he just
personality.
gotta-
He's in
he's
the
gotta
board
be
meetings and
Madea.
addressing shit.
Good morning.
Larry Stewart hopped in with the super chat, and it's just say go in the house.
Go in the house?
We
Okay.
deserve it. We deserve
Appreciate
it.
you, Larry
Yeah,
Stewart.
absolutely.
All right, what we got on deck next? Oh yeah, so Ja Morant. Y'all want to talk about this real quick?
Yeah, let's talk. What's up with Ja Morant?
So Ja Morant has officially got his punishment from the NBA. It's 25 games, the first 25 games of the next season, right? For his pistols multiple times, not one time, like 2-3 times, right?
Yeah.
So Ja Morant went on IG to try to prove that it wasn't a pistol, and showed it was a lighter by trying to light candles with it.
Oh my
That's
Lord, have
hilarious.
mercy.
Do y'all-
Shot a hole in his floor. No.
Do y'all think like, yo, that's what they should have did? Is it too extreme? Should it?
Yeah, I don't know. Because let's say he was hunting in the woods or shooting some cans and wearing some
What
camouflage.
type of
or
cans?
whatever.
Africans, Mexicans?
Stupid
What
ass
is it?
nigga.
No, I'm saying, if he-
No, not them cans. Okay.
What if, would that have been different if it was a different environment or whatever? Would he have gotten in
Yeah,
trouble?
I think context is everything. Like some people bringing up points like, I mean, we're in a gun crazy country. You know what I mean?
that's
Everybody
true.
got guns. Blah blah. And who's to say if it was a legal gun or whatever? Blah blah blah. And all he did was brandish. It's not like he was popping shots while he was driving and shit like that. But at the end of the day, you have to. I mean, maybe people might not like this, but you got to remember who signs your fucking checks, man.
Yeah, it's their call.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
you
their
can't be
call,
fumbling
man.
the bag out here. There's things I will say on this podcast and things that I will actually pull back from because at the end of the day, I have a goddamn 9 to 5.
Yeah, because that's what they're saying. They're basically, hey man, it's old white people watching this shit, man.
Yeah,
what you
yeah.
doing, bro? You
I
about to
just-
fuck up our bag,
and I
bro.
get it. Like,
Oh,
you
yeah,
shouldn't
yeah.
have to, dumb yourself down or all a code switch or whatever the
Yeah.
hell else people want to call it. But at the end of the day, just don't be fucking stupid.
Well, yeah, that's
You know what I mean?
Nah. I feel like it is low key fucked up.
Yeah.
He should be able to, do whatever you want on his social media. But yeah, like if your job, anybody in here, if your job sees you doing some weird shit on social media,
100%.
you might get jammed.
That's why
up.
they have a
So,
morals
yeah.
clause.
Yeah.
Like they have a morals. A lot of these contracts have what's called just that morals clause. Like you have to do things that won't be a blemish on the league. Like even for the NFL, the thing is you got to do your conduct has to be that it won't be a blemish on the shield. Like even if it's on off time, if anything you do will reflect the shield, not detrimental. Yeah, that's what it is. Sorry. Yeah, if it reflects bad on the shield, that's how they get you. And so, yeah, I know what you said about, yes, this is a gun crazy society, especially in this country.
Absolutely.
Like everybody got pistols. You got Killer Mike telling every black person, go get you a gun, do your Second Amendment shit, which is nothing wrong with that. But it all is just like who's brandishing. I think that's been the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Who, like if Jokic, even though he just won a chip and everything, if he got caught brandishing a pistol with his brothers, who we know are some thugs, would the same punishment be handed down?
So if I pulled out a pistol right now and started brandishing it, would y'all kick me off the show or whatever?
No, because that'd be expected.
Yeah, but I feel like Mark wouldn't like that.
Yeah, I
right?
was say, producer Yo might be nervous.
Yeah,
and shit.
Producer, y'all be like, what the fuck is going on?
No doubt. Look, but see, that's kind of my point. We are aware that we live in two Americas. You know what I'm saying? We're all aware of this. Nobody, it's not news to anybody that there's certain shit that we can't get away with that other people can. So, and that's why there's so much more argument for there needs to be more NBA owners that are black. There needs to be more people in the actual NBA office that are black. You know what I mean? Like all these calls for diversity that people get so tight about. And it's like, why we got to diversify everything? Because there's going to be double standards until there's more us's in charge of shit. That's the bottom line. But we know in the meantime, niggas know the lines they can and can't cross. People can't, you just can't fuck with the bag, man.
I don't feel bad for
Can
this
you
nigga,
fuck with the
man.
bag when you got money, though? Can you fuck with the bag when you have the bag already?
Absolutely. Look at Brittany Griner. Like we were talking about it before the show started. I'm certain it was hella advisors and coaches. We going to Russia. Okay.
Yeah.
They fucks around, not at all in Russia.
They do not care
Do
about
you know who their leader is, motherfucker?
Yeah,
like,
nah.
you know what I'm saying? Don't.
Not to mention, you are a gay woman, and they are very
They're
anti-homosexuality
not playing
out
over there. It's not, the U.S. is not in charge of the world. You know what I'm saying? So if you go over there fucking around, you know, some shit may happen, and that's what happened to her.
All right, man. What you get?
This nigga said, "Is that open
That
mic
was-
eagle?"
I
That's
saw that.
why you
Open
think
mic.
his face.
Shouts out
Shout
to
out to
Open Mic.
Mike. What's
Yeah.
up,
Shouts out to the
man?
homie Open Mic Eagles.
You know what
What's
I'm
that?
saying?
Boo,
Lamar Park,
Maxwell
Project
Lancaster.
Globe. That's my nigga, man.
That's funny.
Hey, yo, Maxwell Lancaster said producer yo would drop the hard R.
I mean,
if I pulled out the pistol.
maybe when we left.
Maybe when we left.
That's hilarious.
These niggas are
man.
crazy.
Here's the thing, to producer yo, we only laugh so hard because we know you would.
Absolutely, we love you.
We know
love
you
guys.
wouldn't.
Shit.
He gave us a look.
What we got next, Primm?
Well,
'Cause I know you got-
speaking of niggas with pistols, you just did a review of the Tupac
Oh yeah,
documentary docuseries on Hulu, right?
Yeah. Dear Mama, I didn't do the whole review. I
What you
wanted
about to say?
So I wanted to do the whole review, right? And
Yeah.
I was gonna bless them with the whole review, but like slowly they like kept chipping at it and like taking out jokes and shit. So we ended up doing just a sponsorship and across all the platforms. But even then they kept just like taking it out,
Word.
the jokes or whatever.
I was like,
Tupac looking kind of sus in ballet class or whatever. It's like they made me take that out and shit. I was
man.
like, I
They
can't
didn't
say
want
you
you-
looking
they
sus.
want the
Wait,
real-
Wait,
they
they
want
was
the
listening
real.
to it. They had to listen to it before you put it.
Yeah,
before
they definitely had to approve that shit. And they kept taking out the jokes. I had Terry Crews from Friday After Next. He's like Tupac. And he was like grinding. They didn't like that shit either. So, but we ended up getting it done, and it was a good series. Y'all definitely check it out.
I want to see the uncut shit. Can you put it out on like Patreon or something?
I could probably put up the uncut shit. I'm sure I could.
That shit sounds
Nigga,
funny as
why
fuck.
y'all
dog.
go? Nigga.
What?
Isaiah D said Primm's Dreads are sponsored by Moesha.
That's funny as fuck. It's me.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance. It's on Hulu, right? The
Yeah,
documentary. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to check it out.
I
Yeah,
watched the
it's good,
shit
it's good.
because I'm
You
LA
watched the whole
nigga. Tupac is so ubiquitous. That's the dictionary word for fucking everywhere. And throughout my life, obviously. So yeah, I checked it out. I mean, not a whole lot of like new information, especially for niggas in LA.
Yeah, it was new. It was new stuff for me, just because
Yeah.
you know. What I
He
mean?
spent a lot of time in Baltimore. That's why he's fucking with Jada and all that
I
shit.
mean, yeah, he went
Yeah.
to school there, yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I wasn't really that tapped into Tupac and the whole Tupac lore. So I'm learning new Tupac stuff all the time.
What
bro.
was the
Like,
most surprising thing you would say that you didn't know before?
Probably just all the Black Panther stuff. I didn't really
Yeah.
realize how involved he was and how
Yeah.
how
No doubt.
deep his mom got with all that shit.
Surely.
Isn't his mom still in Cuba or extradited? Or
No,
is she
she's
here?
dead.
She died,
She
right?
passed
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
a couple
Okay, I
years
didn't know.
ago.
I didn't know because I did. You know how you hear about certain people passing, you forget.
Sure.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, because that's the whole thing that everybody talks about. It's like on Monday you'll get one Tupac, on Wednesday you get another one, on Friday you get another one.
Yeah, I said that too. They took that joke out too. I was like, they got so many different versions of Tupac. You got the revolutionary Tupac, you got young rowdy Tupac,
Yeah.
you got mustacheless Tupac, and then I had him looking crazy in jail, and he had no mustache, but he had like the beard. They took that part out, man.
Yo, standards and
Mustacheless Tupac, that's tame, bro.
standards and practices on networks are crazy.
I know, right? Well, they were saying it was a lot of stuff with the Tupac estate, like where
Right.
because they were even like limiting like the clips I could use and
Oh,
like, all that. So
I see.
I think that might have been a big part of it.
Do y'all think? Because that's the big thing in a lot of these posthumous interviews. Just because Tupac's whole thing is about connecting with his audience, right? And everybody loves him because you feel this nigga so much. And it's all about being real. But yet the debate now is, well, how real was Tupac? You know what I mean? Because art school nigga, you know what I mean?
like
So
that.
Black Panther face ass
It's
nigga.
suspicious, yeah.
Yeah,
but the question
Toting
becomes
Pistols, Mob Pyru face ass
But
nigga.
shouldn't
he
the
was a
question
good
become
ass
then
actor,
what's
huh?
real?
Huh?
Shouldn't the question be what's real? You know, what's defined is because again, all these sides that you all just said and everything we've been seeing, those are all him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you don't know which Tupac you getting on the day, but it still can revert back to that Tupac. If you get RT Tupac on a Monday, and then on Thursday RT Tupac is back, doesn't change the Tuesday Thug Tupac you got.
But yeah, I think because in the documentary, it's kind of like it's almost shaped like specifically like artsy Tupac made it a purpose to reach people through music, and the way to do that was to make thug ass music kind of shit. So I don't know if he purposely amped up the thug shit, but it does seem like, you know what I mean, he did have some fire in him the whole time. So
well, because people love to throw that at me when we talking like rapper debates and shit like that. Like the nigga ain't even from LA and he wasn't a gangster. And this, I'm like, look at this nigga's jail record pre-anything death row. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? This nigga got shootouts with police in Atlanta. And all sorts of shit going on with this guy.
People always like, yo, again, what's real? He wasn't a real gangster. Just everybody gangsters in different ways. Yeah. Italian people are gangsters, but they just not in the streets doing drive-bys.
Yeah, he was like a Hotep gangster. Like he was like,
He was a fucking Hotep gangster.
Yeah,
totally.
So that's still a thing. So I think he's still authentic to it.
Well, and that's, I mean, and I think, this podcast, a lot of ways, is modeling that in the sense that the reason I love doing this with y'all is because we're showing multifaceted sides of black men. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't always have to be one kind of way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that nigga Tupac embodied that shit. And so it's like funny to me when people like try to like test his gangster, like disrespect.
Producer Joe said, is that what this is?
That is what this is. See, there's a deeper meaning behind all this fucking.
In other words, y'all, producer Yo be like, I done did this show with them for like 6 months.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
They never said that before, bro.
I just thought it was 3 black dudes just talking shit on microphone. I didn't know if it was multifaceted. I didn't know what the hell it was. This is what it is.
Is Pac in y'all top 5 rappers?
Nah, not my top 5.
Yeah, but not young nigga.
He's in my top 10, not my top 5.
Okay, interesting.
He's in my top 10.
We'll start that debate with niggas one day.
But yeah, I do think he's properly rated. You know what I mean? Like some people, you know, they're overrated or underrated or whatever.
Sure.
I think he's properly rated. Everybody puts him up there. And I get it. I get it.
Should I just start some bullshit then? Fuck it. Because everybody brings a Pac. Is Biggie in your top 5?
Nope.
That's hilarious.
Nope.
He's such a West Coast nigga, bro.
I mean,
he's still not over the beef and shit.
We still bad boy killers in this motherfucker.
20 years later, nigga mad.
Bro, y'all don't understand.
Source Awards and shit. This nigga was at the Source Awards.
Being here in South LA, like during the heat of that, it was like it was a weird thing, man. It was a different shit.
You had to sneak and listen to him.
People was really like, turn that fucking Puff Daddy bullshit on. I mean, it was really on that. It was interesting.
Niggas can't even enjoy the cookout. Niggas.
Yeah, I was like, nigga, I like all about the Benjamins. Y'all gotta be.
That's crazy. What you want to do?
Yeah.
You want to be baller?
And
shot callers, brawler?
Yeah.
Just dance with the spoilers. Just start having a conversation with a nigga. Quote little lyrics all about. I asked them because a lot of people keep saying like Biggie's top 5, and I think we had this. I don't know if we had a discussion on air or off air. We was like, how can he be top 5 all time with only 2 albums?
It's just not enough. It's not enough.
It's just real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Pac has a body of work.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to go off of that, I can see how people can use that. That's why I say you go in my top 10. But like when people put Biggie, I'm like, the man got 2 albums. Right. One's a double album, I know. But like, how can you do that? So it's just a conversation to open up that can of worms. Top 5 dark skinned rappers.
Hey, Isaiah D, I completely agree with you. Hella niggas hate on Pac because he had all the bitches. Like
we did
have a conversation about that last week.
Shit. Yes, we did.
You know what I'm saying? Just like my man Country Wayne in comedy. People want to talk all this shit on him and all the ladies love Wayne. That's part of it, nigga.
Because we were talking about our homie Matt Rife.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, can I get that boy a shout out real quick?
Give it to him.
The man sold out 110 cities worldwide in 10 days.
Hey, man.
Jesus Christ.
He sold
that shit must be hilarious. Y'all hyping this shit up.
Bro, it's just in the game.
It's numbers, baby.
It's numbers. In this game, you love seeing
crazy.
some, because all it does is, regardless of how some people may feel about him, it keeps the stand-up genre alive and strong. If somebody's willing, if over 117 cities worldwide, like, yo, we come into these theaters to see this dude, 22,000 seats at minimum for most of them.
Well, and the
that's
thing
like Kevin Hart numbers.
Well, the thing about him is, if you've been to a Matt Rife show recently, you see the audience is a bunch of people who've never been to comedy.
Never been to comedy before.
Ever. Never seen live comedy.
You got the Gen Z kids and shit
and
coming through.
And the fucking
Even some
Instagram model chicks.
Instagram model chicks, some aunties and some Sarahs.
Yeah,
and
that's
never
good
been
for
to a comedy
everybody.
show. It's good for everybody.
What's the saying? The rising tide lifts all ships. You know what I mean? And that's what Rife's doing. This nigga don't need me sucking the dick. You know what I mean? We do it at the office enough.
I mean, y'all, but it's just saying, I always like to give props to motherfuckers who doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Because again, it affects us as performers and entertainers, especially as stand-ups. Because like that phrase you just said, a rising tide raises all ships. Like if we got niggas we know that fuck with a podcast, you know, so they have a podcast that elevates and they be like, yo, go check out the BBC Club. They raise us up. It's the same fucking thing. We already in talks with a bunch of motherfuckers that we know that are doing major shit to come through here to fuck with us because they watch what we do.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So in regards to that shit, shouts out to Dirty Dan Lace. Is that Dirty Dan Lace?
Yeah. Dirty Dan Lace. I never knew my father. Tear emoji. Shout out to BBC Pause and the legendary Ball of Home. Homeball. Hey. Appreciate you, Dirty, man.
Appreciate you, Dirty.
No doubt.
Yeah, appreciate you. Shout out producer Yo says get that bag, and they suck as audience members. Sometimes his audience members kick because they've never been to a comedy show.
Yeah, they don't know that.
They just literally are there just to see one motherfucker. All right, so what we got next, Primm?
I mean, hey, so we should talk about our top 5 at some point next time.
Yes,
yeah.
Maybe next time.
People love to get mad when you start.
Saying
your top 5.
I want to roast y'all top 5, but yeah,
let's do that. Let's go for next week. Yeah. This way we'll have a week to put our shit together.
We'll have the hip hop episode.
Yeah, definitely. Well, so we were talking about Tupac and Biggie earlier for some rappers, and that made me think. Well, no, I already even had the list, so I have nothing to do with the shit.
I love the honest peek behind the curtain from Primm.
Real quick, it came out.
Alriady made this fucking
what's
list.
that say? I can't see.
Larry Stewart say, "Oh, I'm big tripping. Happy Father's Day, fellas. Much appreciated."
Hey, shout out Larry Stewart.
Also, real quick for Primm say this. I don't know if y'all remember, like 3 years ago, there was this thing of in honor of Juneteenth, you can Venmo your black friends $50. So you can Venmo 3 black people some money for Juneteenth to show your appreciation.
Why not?
Mr. J. Washington.
No, because then they not good. Yeah, then the
we still ain't getting
reparations not
That's our
come.
reparations. We ain't getting the regular ones. So just make sure y'all do that.
Yeah. You saw the California Committee on Reparations. It was like, oh yeah, we should pay them $1.2 million each.
They was like,
and fucking the governor was like, ease up real fast. Yeah,
show me the money.
Give me a QR code I put on screen as a graphic.
Shit, I bought that baby cash. I'm rich, bitch.
Sitting producer. Yeah, but go ahead, Primm. You were saying.
I can't imagine, but yeah. So top fake rappers in movies, man. I got a whole list of fake rappers.
Oh, I know who better be on this list. Go ahead.
I'm sure I got it all. I'm sure I got all of them. Oh, I don't know. It was kind of hard coming up with the list at a certain point.
Okay.
So I mean, in no particular order, we have DJ. Hustle and Flow and Skinny Black also.
Oh, nigga, yeah.
Shout out Memphis niggas. I do appreciate good Memphis rap. Yeah, I fuck with a lot of Memphis niggas and shit.
No doubt. I mean,
hey, he played the shit out that role though.
He really did.
Because you would think that nigga actually made, before you found out 3 6 Mafia wrote the song, right?
Yeah, you would think Terrence Howard was a real rapper.
It.
That was one of the most lit parts of the fucking Bone Thugs 3 6 battle. Besides the fight, 3 6 brought Terrence Howard ass out to do the damn song. That shit hard as fuck, bro.
Yeah, and this. I wouldn't have imagined he was a Poindexter or whatever in real life. Whatever's going on with Terrence Howard.
Producer Yo gave us one. Alfred Miles, a.k.a. Paperboy.
Paperboy. I didn't have Paperboy.
I got that Paperboy.
I did movie ones, but
okay.
But yeah, we could do
that should be off-putting though when you watch Atlanta, because then all the Paperboy raps are Donald Glover, so you'd be like, wait, they voice don't
he does not sound like that.
Every time, because when he performed that once or twice, I was like, that's Childish Gambino.
Yeah, you lower the pitch or something.
Right.
They couldn't have this nigga do. Well, have you heard Brian Tyree Henry really talk in his regular voice? That would have never worked him do it.
Facts.
It would have never, like, you always hear the character voices he does. Yeah. There's a certain demeanor, but when he does interviews, listen to that shit, you be like, that would have never worked in raps.
That's weird.
All right, who else you got?
All right, so next up we got B-Rad from Malibu.
Yes, that's who I thought you had. B-Rad from Malibu.
B-Rad from Malibu.
You
Shout out
had
to
to have
B-Rad.
Jamie Kennedy,
Hilarious.
Malibu's
Yes.
Most Wanted, bro.
Should we get Jamie
Malibu
Kennedy
Tay.
on the show?
Jamie come through.
I know
He
Jamie would definitely come
probably
through.
Jamie come through.
Yeah, man. Let's get B-Rad. He got to wear the B-Rad shit or he can't.
He can't
come
be
through
our
this
first
shit.
white man on the show.
Yeah, he can't. Not be our first one.
Why not?
We need a bigger all-star than that.
That's
If
hilarious.
we're our first white person on
Our
the show.
first white person.
Yeah, we'll think on that.
Yeah,
but
I
yeah,
don't know.
B-Rad. Okay.
Yeah, B-Rad from Malibu, man. Yeah, shout out to Malibu's Most Wanted. Hilarious.
Bro,
comedy.
remember when he did the rap battle 8 Mile style? Hip hop's first wigger. And the motherfuckers read nigga about to
Yeah, this nigga did it. What is
Cole
that?
Loco says, shake it
Shake
real fast.
Yeah, that's DJ. Yeah, that's DJ's top song.
shake it,
in my
shake it
opinion.
real fast. Shake
Oh, I forgot.
These
Yeah,
bitches pop it for
that's the
some
album
paper.
cut.
Yeah. Pop that ass.
I'ma
for some
let you
cash,
suckers
though.
recognize I ain't play
Yeah,
out.
that shit's fire, man.
Boy, oh boy.
All right, next up, we got Sir Smoke-A-Lots from Half Baked. Y'all remember
Yes.
Sir
Oh
Smoke-A-Lots?
shit, I forgot about that one.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
what
but
is his
the-
song?
what
What is
we
his song and
bitch?
shit?
Yeah.
You that car with the smiley face. Call him over to my place. Hey. Yeah, what is the other one? I want to talk to Samson.
Fly me to the moon like that bitch Alice Grant. Because
Hey.
it's hard being black and gifted.
We got a
Sir Smoke-A-Lot.
Sir
Sir
Smoke a lot.
Sir Smoke, we got another
Yes,
super chat. Shouts out Amiri. Says, I got a question for JW and the Dreadhead. Yo, what was the process like naming your child children? Did you and your old ladies argue about it, or was it pretty easy choosing
That's
the
a real
name?
question.
That is
That's
a good
what's
ass
up.
question. Yeah, shout out to
Yeah.
Amir, bro. He's a YouTuber, bro. Yeah, we done a couple collabs. and all
Oh,
that
shouts out
shit,
Amir. Appreciate you. Must
I'm
have
gonna sit this one out while y'all
Primm,
non
what was the
pulling
deal
out
with naming
niggas talk.
yours?
Well, I don't know. So my son's name is Adam, and I kind of wanted. I don't know. I kind of wanted a name that would like symbolize me like breaking the generational curse, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's like the first nigga in like the new
Oh, I love that.
bloodline or whatever.
Right,
so
right,
you
right.
know what I mean? That's what I just was imagining. He's like the first.
You a deep
guy.
ass nigga, man.
I mean, that was a little bit of it. It's also a
Yeah.
cool name, and I just
I love it.
So for me, it was a little bit. So one thing both of my kids have in common is their initials, JAW, because they do both have just cute jaws.
That's hilarious.
They're both his jaws. But for my son, his name was Jalen. So his name is Jalen. So I've always just loved the name Jalen for some reason. And it always was a thing. And because, my name starts with a J and all that shit. And so when it came to my son's mom, she was like, cool, if you can do the first name. I just want to give him the middle name. I said, what do you want to do? She's like, I want to give him my father's name.
Yeah.
So my son is Jalen Allen Washington.
Okay.
Cool. My daughter,
Lil J,
right?
Does he
Because
go by Lil J?
so my daughter, the one thing,
JJ, he could be JJ.
so my daughter, Lil JJ.
Yes, Lil JJ.
With her mom, she was like, we started talking about the names. She was like, what did you want to name her? And I was like, because my son is Jalen, let's do something with a J. Well, my daughter's mother, my daughter's grandmother, her grandmother's name is Jolia.
Mm.
So we named my daughter Jalia. So Jalia and Jalen. So we've compromised on her first name. Her middle name, my daughter's middle name, is my mother's middle name, Ann.
Okay.
So my daughter's Jalia Ann. So that's how we came up with those, because I wanted to just keep it, uniformity.
Yeah, you just taking other people's names.
Yeah,
and
because
like,
my middle name starts with an L. And that's so like, what's your name with an A? But yeah, so it's like, that's how I wanted to keep it with them. So it's always Jalen and Jalia,
the
and
Jaws.
like,
yeah.
the Jaws. And so, and they both hate it. Well, like, because they hate, because I know I bring it up to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, my son will be 20 this year, and he'd be like, Pops, yo, can you chill? Like, nah, bro, you steal my Jaws.
That's right. Hilarious.
And so my daughter, she'd be like, stop. Like, nope. I love them little Jaws. And so that was how I came. Like, I always believe there should be a discussion about your kids' names, because that shit's going to follow them until
facts.
they have the right or decide to fucking change it. You know what I'm saying? You see people with some weird fucking look. Shouts out to Key and Peele. They used to joke about it with the fucking East and West football
Darius
shit.
pretty funny.
But it was based off of real motherfuckers'
yeah.
names. So it's like, you got to think about shit like that. But I'm sorry about that. I wanted to answer that.
But at least
super
we're not being like, white celebrities and shit like Apple.
Yeah, no,
or
doing too
Elon
much
Musk
and
kid,
shit.
who's a whole ass equation. And
Equation.
fucking song and say his name. and
Leotis
shit.
Palmer.
Yeah, Leotis.
Oh yeah, that was Kiki Paul. We talked about like, come on, why you get that baby that old ass name?
Leotis. That's what I
Hilarious.
should have did.
Now, what
man.
were you saying? What was the next one you
Who
had?
else we got?
Search
Oh
Smokes
yeah,
Alive?
top fake rappers and movies, man. Let's get back into
Yeah.
it. Lester, the court jester. Do y'all know where that's from? Y'all know? Are y'all
Lester, the court What Jester?
He's from Soul Man. You ever see Soul Man?
Holy
with Bernie
shit,
Mac?
Bernie and
Samuel
Jackson?
Yeah.
Damn,
I
It's
forgot about
played by
that.
what's his name? Afion Crockett.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
hilarious
Shit.
in that
Totally
role.
forgot about that.
That was one of the first like big movie roles I saw him in. And shit. He was like the main bad guy of that.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it kind of devolved into a slapstick comedy. He was like getting fucked up.
Sure
and shit at the end,
does.
but- But yeah, shout out to Soul Man. Yeah, I watched that the other day on Pluto TV. And that,
Pluto got a lot of good shit on it too, bro. Motherfuckers be sleeping on Pluto. Let me tell y'all.
Pluto TV's got some fun shit on.
I'll let y'all know my TV. I got a show coming out on Pluto on the AFV network. I got a
Okay,
whole show.
Jay Washington of Love or whatever. That's fire.
He's got 12 chicks that's
dating
vying
show.
for my affection.
That's what's up.
And
man.
they all, 11 of them really
Love
don't want
washed.
me. Washed love, nigga. I hate you. What's the next one?
You got, who else you got?
All right, next one. We got. Oh, have you ever seen Popstar?
Nigga, you about to say Hunter the Hungry?
I didn't
Chris
remember
Red,
his name.
yeah. Chris
Shout out,
Red, our
shout
homeboy
out Chris
Chris
Red,
Red,
bro.
yeah.
Shout out Chris
what's the
Red,
song? He was
man.
like, stomping through the forest, black or retarded
Yes,
to red.
nigga. Bro, Popstar
That shit is hilarious.
never
bro.
stop.
That
Never
movie
stop
is
stopping.
fire, bro.
Gotta give a shout out to
It's
that.
such an underrated movie, bro.
That director, he also did MacGruber, the
Yes.
first MacGruber
Oh,
movie.
I never watched
which is
MacGruber,
another underrated fucking movie's goddamn
Yeah, I
hilarious.
was never
right?
into like the Saturday Night Live movies or whatever.
You don't even have to be. It's
You
just
don't have
those
to, bro.
two fucking movies
Alone.
are so funny.
They stand alone where it's like you don't even need to have seen the Saturday Night Live
Yeah.
sketches and shit like that.
Hilarious. But
Never
yeah,
stop stopping, nigga.
respect. I was gonna bring up Hunter the Hungry. That's respect. Yeah,
Drummer
yeah.
as a master. Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, that shit was fire, bro. Also, special shout out to OG Loke from Grand Theft Auto.
Yes,
San
yeah,
Andreas.
of course.
Yeah, OG Loke in
Is
the
an
place.
Ice-T and shit? Was the voice
Yo, I'm
OG
at-
Loke?
Nah, I wasn't no damn.
Bro,
Ice-T.
don't tell me you ain't got this
It
one
might
on
have
the
been
list,
somebody
bro.
famous. I don't know.
I know you could. How many more you got on that list? Because we gotta have this
That's
one.
pretty much it. Yeah.
Bro, you ain't got Papa Doc?
Oh, Papa Doc, of course.
You mean
oh,
Clarence?
And B Rabbit. Yeah, why?
Papa Doc.
I skipped B Rabbit. I definitely skipped.
Yeah,
B
but at least you
Rabbit.
gotta go fucking Papa Doc.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
no, Papa Doc didn't rap at all in the whole. He rapped one time. And
One
shit in the
time, one
beginning.
Yeah, he did, but that nigga got called out because his real name is Clarence.
Yeah, fuck that nigga.
Oh
Clarence,
wait, yeah,
man.
OG Loke. That's not an Ice-T. There was another character.
My name is
who's
Ali
Ice-T.
G to dominate
Uh-huh.
and MC. The number 2 would be after 3, making bitches touch you
Ali
like they
G,
punani.
shut
Ali
it.
G.
No
Is
doubt.
Ali G?
Yeah, Sasha
I was
Baron
gonna
Cohen.
bring up Ali G. I wasn't that
Because it's
familiar
like
with him.
you said movies, but like Ali G is really TV, but
He has a movie.
he has a movie. Yeah, he does have a movie.
Ali G in the house.
Ali G
yeah.
in the house. He does have a movie. You're right. Yes, somebody just said in the chat that was my next one I'm gonna get to. Shouts out to Easy E 2490. Al Pacino.
Yeah, Al Pacino.
Al
with the-
Pacino.
I forgot
Sweat,
about
nigga.
Al Pacino.
Booty sweat.
And what else was it? Nut juice or something?
No, booty sweat. Nigga.
Booty sweat.
Oh, okay,
It's
yeah.
called booty sweat.
Yeah, no, he had like a candy bar or something that was named something sus too.
Where he had the candy bar. I know-
Because
Yeah,
he had
candy
like
bar?
he had an actual booty sweat drink or
I
whatever.
remember the
Yeah,
booty
yeah.
sweat
And
drink.
and it was like I forget.
I mean, the main one we forgetting is goddamn MC Gusto.
Oh, bro, I
Oh,
just
CB4,
watched
yeah,
it.
baby.
I just
CB4, yes.
Or
Yeah,
dead
I'm
Mike, nigga. Oh,
Bro, wait,
black, yo.
wait. This
And I'm black, yo. And I'm black and it's black. And I'm black, yo. It's all black, yo. And I'm black, yo. It's all black and it's black.
that should be that should be my theme song.
Definitely, bro.
Dead Mike
That nigga's whole
Definitely.
song was just
and Stab Master Arson, nigga. CB Ford. Come
Stab
on.
Master Arson didn't even have a fucking song. It was just somebody saying Stab Master.
Stab Master.
DJing.
Come on, CB Ford.
Oh, shit, what was
That's
the-
right. Mad Dog was Ice-T in
Mad
GTA.
Dog, okay, yeah.
What was the
that's
niggas'
not- yeah,
names
that's
from Fear of a Black Hat?
Oh fuck.
You remember that movie?
Oh, I
Of
didn't
course
watch
I
that
do.
one. I didn't
Fear
watch
of a
that
Black
one.
Hat was,
But yeah, that
oh
was
my
a rapper
God.
nigga in there.
Dude, when this nigga, one of the most suspect times in that movie is when he was like, it was Mark Christopher Lawrence's character. He was like, I be scratching with my dick. And they was like, yo, what the fuck is you do?
That's
Yeah.
a class of lost
Yeah, it was
classic. I
Ice
haven't watched
Cold,
that in a
Tasty
long
Taste, and
time
Tone
ago.
Deaf.
Hilarious.
Ice Cold, Tasty, Tone Deaf. Bro.
Fear of a Black Hat. I haven't thought about that shit
Yeah,
in
I've
a
never
long
seen
time.
When you
that.
start bringing up rap and like fake rappers, it's like you start thinking of a bunch of different ones in different scenarios, and that's just movies.
Yeah.
That's just movies.
Yeah, I was
Like,
trying to think of some TV ones too. Y'all probably not familiar with MCP Pants, are you? You know, no,
What?
MCP Pants. Yeah, I'll tap y'all in.
Okay. before we fucking dip, are there any? It was Father's Day. Are there any Father's Day like movies and TV shows
Those
I
don't
can think
exist.
of that are classic?
Oh, the Father. What's on Father's Day?
Wild Hogs.
Nigga,
Oh, hilarious.
Nigga, the episode of Fresh Prince with Ben Vereen.
Oh man, nigga, that made every black man under a certain age cry, bro.
How come he don't want me no more?
Yeah, how
man.
come he didn't want him, bro?
I don't
He's a
know.
good kid,
Ben
bro.
Vereen wasn't shit at all.
Yo,
bro.
where's that
man.
statue at? That beautiful ass statue of the
I know.
father
He's like,
holding
yeah,
his
yeah.
son.
Now they
Shit.
got Marlon Wayans playing Will's dad in
Yeah,
Bel
that's
Air and
weird,
shit.
yeah.
Which is weird.
Very
Yeah,
bizarre.
they got some weird casting choices going on in Bel Air.
But I
we
get
could-
the
I
agree with
ultimate.
it.
I get ultimate Father's Day movie. Taken, nigga.
That's
Oh, Liam Neeson.
This
the
nigga
worst
had
Father's Day of his life, bro.
the worst. This motherfucker had to traverse the globe
To get
his
his
dumbass daughter back from being a thought following around the damn
But wait,
band.
the fact he was on the phone with his daughter so calm was like, they finna snatch you up.
Right, they're going to take you.
So they're gonna listen, bitch. There's nothing I can do right now. You
Bro.
gonna get snatched up.
Yeah, that's
so
crazy,
what you
bro.
gonna have to
That-
do?
Yeah, it's already a bad expectation for women who grew up with good fathers that they always trying to hold niggas to a certain standard.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that. Probably.
right. I don't have a special set of skills to fight no
I'll be,
damn.
Yo,
I'll be like,
that's
hey,
so fucked up.
put that nigga on the phone.
Right.
Like, hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, bro, I ain't got it,
out, bro.
I ain't got it.
Hey, you know what it is? No, it ain't even chill out. It's like, hey, fam, listen.
Hey, listen, bro. Let me talk to you, dog.
That's
You
how you know
got
conversation gotta start. Hey, listen, man. Look.
hilarious.
So, hey, look, I got $37.
Yeah, right? You do like a payment plan? Or what's happening?
Yo, can I get a payment plan on my daughter? you
This nigga's-
paying layaway on your daughter, nigga, to get her back?
3 more payments, she'll be home.
This nigga said ghost dad.
Wait, that nigga Primm said 3 more payments and she come.
You put your daughter on layaway?
Hey, man, it's either that or what?
That nigga said 3 more payments and she
That's
How old is your
hilarious.
daughter now? She 57. But look, I told her I was gonna get her out.
Yeah, welcome home.
Inflation, man.
Oh.
Interest rates. Hey,
All right,
man.
what we got on these who wins this week, man?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no who wins, bro. Yeah, I ain't got
Okay,
no
I
who
meant to
wins.
We
go-
did TV dads already.
We
Yeah,
did
we did
TV
TV
dads.
dads, man.
Producer, yo,
I was gonna do old white lady who wins, and
Okay, I
only,
got one
only
easy. Let's
came
go.
up with one.
What?
Yeah, who you got?
all right, we're gonna use the actual people.
Yeah,
B.
I
Arthur
was
versus
using-
Betty White.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
That is Dorothy versus Rose from the Golden Girls.
Oh no,
See,
man.
I was never tapped into the Golden Girls.
When
man.
you just
Nigga,
said
you
old
gotta-
white
you
woman,
gotta
it was the
be-
I don't
easiest
think
thing I
Betty
could
White
think
got
of.
no hands. Who was Betty White like the spunky one or whatever?
Yeah,
Like,
Betty White.
I
was-
mean, all of them
They were all
were,
kinda
but
spunky.
B. Arthur looked like
said Betty White's invincible.
yeah.
Clearly
She
not
outlived
anymore.
all these motherfuckers.
She outlived all of them. She was like, what, a week before, a month before 100 or something like that?
Right. So
Yeah,
her
she's almost
endurance is
She's
her.
up there.
She got most of her hit points in endurance, but B. Arthur feels like she does way more
She would hit
melee
her hard.
damage.
Yeah, she would
You
hit
know
her
what I'm
hard.
saying?
She said melee damage. That's
Let me see
crazy.
if we got any in the
So
Yeah.
I think that is. Yeah,
I'm
look
thinking-
some up, man.
I'm thinking Betty White would win. Just because, yeah, she's invincible, bro. I had another one already. I had Hillary Clinton versus Martha Stewart.
Ooh, Hillary. Come on, Hillary's a made man.
Yeah, I would say Hillary's gonna have
hold
some
on.
shooters
Here's
that she's
here's
not.
the thing, though.
She's not lifting
Martha
a finger.
been to the joint now. Martha whole
She,
change.
I mean, she has.
Martha
She
whole change
She
chick.
butt ass naked now.
in a fair fight.
And she just sat there and Martha out here doing Sports Illustrated swimsuits, nigga.
Yeah, in a fair fight, Martha's winning, but it's probably not going to be a fair
You
fight.
see this nigga Boosie said he called Snoop saying he want to fuck Martha Stewart.
You want to fuck Martha Stewart?
Tell
That's
Martha I want
hilarious.
fuck. Like this nigga's crazy.
Hey, like, yo, that'd be wild. Just like, I want to fuck Martha. Because, like, a lot of people now is like, yo, I want to fuck Martha Stewart.
Y'all niggas is crazy.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah,
Bro.
I'm
Yeah, that shit is
That's
that shit Photoshop like a
Yo,
motherfucker.
shout
You
out
know?
to everybody in the
Shit don't really look
chat
like
that when Martha can get it. Look,
Y'all niggas tripping, dog.
no, nigga, it's a whole list of
Nah,
motherfuckers
that's
in the shit.
propaganda.
Oh wait,
Betty White was getting the BBC.
who
Said
sent us
shout out
that?
to-
Who
yeah,
sent
what's
us
the
that
super
chat?
Yeah, the super
Producer,
chat.
yo.
Scroll up, producer.
You
Yo, look.
yeah, now Mr. X again, man. We appreciate you today, bro.
Says shouts out to the fella Corey Holcomb. Sees with dead people. Parents.
No doubt.
Oh my God, that nigga. The nigga said. Did you remember that joke? Did we talk about it on air? Martha Stewart versus Paula Dean. We gonna get to that one.
Oh shit,
That's a real
good.
one right
We used to
there.
do,
Did you see the
Roseanne versus
bit
Paula
when them
Dean.
motherfuckers say you ever got a chick pregnant and you don't want to have a baby with her, you gotta act sad when she have a miscarriage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Corey,
not the
I'm
baby.
terrified of the day we have him on this podcast because
Yeah,
that's either gonna be our greatest or final episode.
Yeah, I'm not putting that shit out. It's gonna be the last episode.
It's like we ain't
of this
doing
shit.
live with that nigga.
You gotta order that shit from fucking
Shout out to
1-800 number and shit.
Shout out to Corey though. We got him on tour right now. LiveNation.com. Y'all look up.
So first of all, we're gonna get back to Martha Stewart versus Paula D. We got a super chat from Easy E2490 says Young Blade versus Young Black Dynamite. I go Young Blade.
Young Black Dynamite, yeah. Young Black Dynamite got like cartoon powers.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah. Like,
Young
just
Blade is
unstoppable.
still a half vampire.
Whatever, man. Blade, young fucking Black Dynamite would stake that nigga real quick, bro.
Yeah, he would him with Ninja Star would come flying and
Yeah,
shit. Like, I threw that bitch earlier before I came in.
I threw that shit before I walked in the room. Nigga, that was one of the lines. There's so many lines in Black Dynamite, but when that nigga goes, ha! I threw that shit before I walked in the room.
Don't interrupt in my kung fu.
Yeah, right. This nigga do daily kung fu, man.
Have y'all niggas watched the fucking trailer for Outlaw Johnny Black yet?
I couldn't remember the name of it.
Got to, bro.
I'm gonna watch it when
can't
we're
wait.
done.
I can't fucking
So,
wait.
producer Yo, as far as Martha Stewart versus Paula D, producer Yo said, Paula Dean gonna rub herself down with butter and be untouchable.
She wouldn't even have to. That bitch is sweaty as the fuck,
right?
I imagine. And plus, it'd be like fighting the Blob from X-Men. You just like hit her, your arm go inside this bitch,
Yo,
and
why
she
do
just
you like that?
consume you, dog.
Yeah, and she got that racist old Southern white lady.
Yeah,
fucking
right.
White lady hands and shit.
Totally. I don't think Martha's ready for that.
Somebody said Outlaw Johnny Black looks. I gotta watch the trailer of it. Yeah, because I couldn't remember the name of it for shit.
Yeah, man. It's gonna
All
be
right,
awesome.
so listen, do us a favor, because we got that one. I see that one. Producer Yo that you put up there in the chat, in the comments down below. Put some of your who would wins. Put them in the comment section of this video, whether you're watching it now or later. Put the who would wins in. That's how we're gonna start picking them. Because Primm every week come in here with some, and he be like, "Man, I couldn't think of none." And y'all help us out a lot in the chat. Y'all help us out in the comments and everything else. Do y'all want to do the legendary quote of the week?
You got
of
a
course.
Wesley Pipes quote?
I have a Wesley Pipes quote.
Speaking of Father's Day, this nigga probably got hella seeds running around his
I'm glad you said that one because it fits right in with this quote.
Boy.
Stop all that hollering and screaming, bitch. If you can't handle it, just tell me to take it. Just tell me to take some out then. Say, Daddy, take some out, and I'll take some out.
Straightforward. It's straight to the point.
Hey, look, yeah. If it's too much, say something. Speak up.
Say, Daddy, take some out, and I'll take some out. That's what you said this while fucking, though.
Yeah, he be having full ass conversations.
He
bro.
doesn't connect, man. He's thinking about other things.
That's skill though, because you got to have your breathing right and
Absolutely,
all that shit.
absolutely.
Stroking and talking. At
That's
the
the
same
man,
time.
bro. Wesley.
Yeah, man.
So, Mirrors got sent in another super chat before we get out here. He said, Chris can answer this one too. Would you rather your child be a straight A 4.0 student, but no social life, or a C student with a huge social life? Ooh.
I would say it depends on what no social life means, because he's getting bullied type of shit. Like,
Yeah,
I probably wouldn't like
yeah.
that. Like if niggas roasting him and shit, he got like an anti-social life. That would be trash. But yeah, I mean, hey man, whatever happened with the nigga,
I don't know. Like you said,
right.
it really depends on what we're talking about.
What's the definition of no social life?
What's no social life mean? But also, like, I mean, I know some straight A students who went to great schools and then didn't do shit. And then I've seen C students. I know dropouts. You know what I mean?
That are successful.
Super as fuck successful. So I think I'd want to go with the C student, because life is about relationships and life is about, how you can parlay that shit. If you ain't got no goddamn people skills whatsoever,
you're not getting no hoes. That's gonna, that's gonna mess you up.
You
later
see it
on
in comedy
life
all the
and
time.
shit.
A bunch of comedians and get no bitches prior to doing stand up,
Blow
and
up
then they
again.
act the fuck out once they do, and then they fuck their
I'm
whole
taking
shit
a
up.
C student who get hoes.
Yeah, absolutely.
C student who get hoes.
My
all day.
kids are already hard on themselves for their own grades. I don't do it. They just feel like they should get better.
Yeah.
But I honestly would rather you have a C student with a social life, because, like you said, those connections you gonna make gonna mean more. Look, we all keep telling. We try to, as parents, you push your kids like, yo, go to get as much education and learn as much as you can, right? But you learn so much now in the real world outside of education, where you, like you said, you have people that are running corporations that don't have a degree. that understand every facet of what they need to know. So that social life, again, somebody said Slick Nick too says social life is overrated, bro. It just depends on what type of social life we're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about out partying and all that shit all the time.
Yeah, I would rather him have, friends and get hoes than to not, because
right.
what I mean?
You're gonna go far.
That might mess him up in the long run.
What's that super chat we got, Chris?
My whole office is full of C students.
Your son be getting hoes, Jay?
My son has
hoes, man.
So my son, who might be watching this, and he finna be pissed off at me, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Oh boy,
he finna, because he told me he watched it last week live, so he probably watching this live too.
Hey.
So he be having chicks that want him. He be having hoes that want him, but he be like, nah, shorty, I'm trying to get this football shit together right now, trying to get these grades
good
up.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? He be like, nah, I'm just, because freshman in college, you can be fucking everything if you got that pool.
Listen.
And he got a bunch of them throwing himself.
Nah,
he be like, nah.
Hoes. That's what they...
Nah, he ain't scared of the hoes. He just like, and then look, after my son got his heart broke, his senior year of high school, he was like, you know what, I'm gonna focus on football and school. And I was like, you know what, that is best. If I'd have dealt like that with my life, I'd have never met your mama. But
oh no.
But nah, it's like I'd rather, my son, he pushes for his grades like that. He's always been like, he wants to make me proud. His belief is him having A's and shit will make me proud. As long as you ain't dumb as dog shit and you putting forth all your best effort, you made me proud out the fucking gate. So I say that to you if you're watching this.
Shout out to Lil JJ.
Jay just low-key called all ATO girls his son talk to hoes.
I mean, not
they're not our hoes.
Yeah. Not hoes to be disrespectful. We just don't know their names individually.
So him to be watching, Jay, I'm proud of you. You fucking know it. Do what you keep doing.
Shout out to the Jaws, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout
out to you.
Yeah,
I know my daughter not watching because she say, Daddy, you curse too much on YouTube. Which I was like, yes, Daddy does. All right.
So we had one last chat from Mr. X. It was something, speaking of Corey Holcomb, Coco versus Darlene. I don't watch the 5150 enough to know what the fuck you talking about.
Yeah, I know. I'm familiar with Darlene. I think I can't call it.
I like how Primm got deep into it for a second. He was like, I'm pretty
sorry, fam. I'll watch more of the podcast.
Yo, I saw
we'll ask Corey when he comes on.
Was it Nina Wesley versus Sarah J? I saw up there in the chat at a point.
Nina Hartley versus
Sarah J.
Nina Hartley.
Hartley.
OG, nigga. Oh, she a legend.
There it is right there.
She fucked Tupac.
Nina Hartley.
It all comes full circle.
It's all back to Tupac.
Full circle. She in the How Do You Want It video.
That was her?
Yeah, she in there. See, Primm, no?
Nina Hartley versus Sarah.
Shout out to Nina Hartley.
Right?
Sarah J wins just off the strength of her Triple H nose.
Hilarious.
That is why.
Yeah, she got the weight on her too.
Yeah, no doubt.
Sarah J got that time.
She's the only one I seen fuck Lexington Steele and not her facial expression.
Never changed.
Wow,
I was like, damn, this is a tough ass broad. All right, let's get out of here.
That level of zen and karma she had there, bro. Speaking of, look.
Listen.
Nigga, what's going on with your week?
Oh, Chris at oh my God. At Chris _ please on all the socials if you want to get at me, man. We just gonna celebrate Juneteenth tomorrow, man. I'm happy to be off fucking work tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Moses Primm on Instagram, TikTok. What's that?
It says Nina Simone versus Sarah J. Washington.
Nina Simone.
That's hilarious. Yeah. Primm Says Cinema on YouTube. But you're on the damn YouTube. I don't got to plug the damn Primm Says Cinema.
We on it.
Yeah. Right?
But you got to remember, there's a podcast version people listen to.
That's true. Yeah. It's Primm Says Cinema on YouTube. The Juneteenth show, make sure y'all check me out. We're watching Emancipation. It's a sad hood movie. What else I got coming up? Crooklyn Video. Watch Dear Mama on Hulu. All that, man.
Hey, Chris, read the bottom comment.
I read it.
Since Sarah J looking like she got 2 words. All right, man. Y'all already know me. TikTok and Instagram. Please follow me over on TikTok and Instagram. Mainly TikTok because I need to get those numbers up because y'all don't understand. I have lost a couple of gigs because I don't have enough of those followers, which fucking sucks. So TikTok, Mr. J Washington, MRJAY. You should know how to spell Washington. For me, Juneteenth, I'm at the Hollywood Improv, 8:30. I'm doing that show over there. So I'll be there. I got I'm in Orange County on Tuesday, the Ha Ha on Wednesday. Thursday, I can't remember where I'm at. Friday and Saturday, I might be back at the Laugh Factory in Long Beach. Sunday, I'm at 3 clubs in Hollywood. All the shit I'll post on the gram everywhere. I I'm working on a new episode of Mad Titan because it's finally some shit to talk about. There's not been a lot of comic book, movie, and TV show news because nothing's happening. And Comic-Con is going to be pretty dead. By the way, speaking of Comic-Con, real quick. Comic-Con weekend, July 21st through the 23rd. I think it's 22nd through 24th. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I will be performing at the Laugh Factory all weekend. It will be me, Martin Morrow, Jen Sturger, and CT Clayton Thomas. We got 4 shows all those 3 nights. Come on out. The tickets are available right now. Go to tixr.com/Laugh Factory. Type in San Diego. Comic-Con weekend. Boom. I wanted to make sure I put that out. Thank y'all to everybody who's been rocking with us. We appreciate y'all. Please go follow our podcast on TikTok and Instagram, BBC Club Pod. Follow us, man. More 5-star reviews, more reviews to the person with the 1 star. Go ahead and suck your baby toe. Kiss my ass. TikTok, why you don't follow me, Jay? I don't know you. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I don't mean to. Jocelyn Hernandez versus Jonathan Majors.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But yeah, follow us over there, man. We will holler at y'all next week. And thank y'all. And again, go to primmcinema.com, right? Get your Nan shit. Get your Nan shirts and everything. More Nan supporters. Support the National Association for the Advancement of Niggas and niggas like you. Bye.
Peace.